Today we are going to be diving into the concept of a time entrepreneur. We are going to be exploring how the relentless march of time shapes our life and opportunities. Time entrepreneurs are those who understand that time is the most valuable resource. The most successful entrepreneurs in the world have understood one thing, and that is time keeps moving forward regardless of what you do with it. There is nothing you can do to stop time. And to not make this too boring, I'm going to give you some numbers that hopefully gives you an idea of how much time you really have. So in 1 year, you have 365 days. In 1 day, you have 24 hours. In 24 hours, you have 1,440 minutes, which then translates to 86,400 seconds each day. If you just take a moment to think about it, is this really enough time? So I want to start with saying that the last thing that you should be worrying about is if you have enough time or not. What you should be worrying about, on the other hand, is how you spend your time. For me, time entrepreneurship is about maximizing every moment. It's about being productive, prioritizing tasks, and making sure that every action is purposeful. The idea that the clock doesn't stop reminds me that time is always moving forward. So me and you constantly need to be evolving and adapting. One big problem in today's society is that a lot of teenagers around my age, 16, 17, 15, 14, think that they have unlimited of time. They think that nothing is going to change. They think that everything they have today, they're going to have in the next 10 years. Me, myself, as a young entrepreneur, I want to give you guys some tools that I use to manage my time properly, to not waste any of it. First off, you have to understand that the concept of the unceasing clock can be both motivating and daunting. It pushes us to strive for our best, but also reminds us of the fleeting nature of time. Back to the question, how can you make the most of it? I'm going to give you guys some tips that I use to make the most of my time, to make sure that I do not waste any of it. First off, I have something that I like to call the rule of prioritization. I like to focus on what's most important and let go of what's not, because in most cases, what's most important are also the thing that pays off the most. Embrace technology. I like to use tools and apps to automate and streamline tasks. When we have access to all these online tools, use them for your own sake and for your own best when you're working on your business or working on yourself. Set clear goals. Know what you want to achieve and break it down into steps. This is really going to help you get further than just sitting at one place and thinking what you are going to do. It really helps you analyze what you have to do step by step. Continuous learning. Invest time in learning new skills and staying updated. Take breaks. Even entrepreneurs know the value of rest to recharge and maintain productivity. Rest is equally as important as working hard. The only thing is that when people choose to rest too much and decide not to work hard, that's when we have a problem. At the end of the day, the clock doesn't stop, and it's up to us to decide how we spend our time. Whether it's building a business, learning a new skill, or just spending time with family, just make sure it's meaningful. Because time is the only resource that we can't get back. But do not get tricked into thinking that time is something you should be afraid of. Because time is actually a gift. Time gives you the ability to create moments, to create opportunities, to create new things, to do what you want. So that is why it's very important to spend it wisely if you want to achieve new levels. This is extremely important for new entrepreneurs that want to develop into becoming the best version of themselves. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If so, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get updated with new videos that are going to help young entrepreneurs develop into the best version of themselves. Just lastly, my question to you is, how do you spend your time? And are you satisfied with what you spend your time on? And do not forget that the clock never stops, and neither should you. Peace out.